Callum, big game, semi-final coming up. How do you feel?
Confident, always confident. We've got a few players missing, a few injuries, but I'm more than confident we're going to win today.
You're sitting top of Division 4. Your opponents, Brotherhood Cossie, are sitting 4th in the division above you. Who do you see as the underdogs in this game?
Well, we're a division below, but also we've beaten them this season. We've beaten many teams over the last few years in leagues above us, so I don't think that will faze us at all. But we do know it's another challenge. They're a good team. They're going to be up for it, but hopefully we can get the right result.
Like I said, you're top of your division. The title is in your hands.
We won it.
It's over.
It's over. Champions, baby.
How confident are you that you're going to add more silverware with the Junior Cup this season?
Just take it game by game. Last year we won the treble. This year we got a double to go for. Hopefully we can do it. But if not, I think we still had a great season. To win back-to-back league titles is amazing.
How difficult has it been for you as a manager to keep your team motivated, given your big successes?
They're the best. Simple as that, they're the best.
Who you look towards to make a difference today?
Who do you want? Who do you want to make a difference? We've got many players. If you look at the league, we don't concede many goals. We're quite solid at the back. You've got the mop in midfield, Tim LeBritton. We've got Jason Rice up front, Chelsea to be in the middle, Harry the left back can pop up with a goal any time. So we are missing a few key players, that's the only problem.
Who are you missing?
Michael Cox, goals going centre half, Jack Taylor, a few of the Blackburn boys, legendary Blackburn boys that we've got in the team. We're missing them. So.
Well, your tone overall is extremely confident.
Of course.
Are you not worried about complacency maybe setting him?
Never, not with this team. We're special.
Chris, big game coming up.
Yeah.
Semi-final. How do you feel it's going to go?
Really excited for the game, but we've lost to them, so we know what they're about. They're a very strong side, as all of Highgate are. But we're confident. We've lost 2 in 18. It's our last season. We've got everything to play for. Finishing the season in a stadium, a cup final, in the game's last ever game in existence. I mean, there's no better incentive, right? We're buzzing for it.
You mentioned it being your last game. Can you tell us a bit more about that, please?
Yeah, we've been saying we wanted to fold for a few years, old legs and everything. We won a league last year, debating whether to end it there, but one more season. It's been the case a few years, but this year it feels right. Even though we're playing really well, boys getting older, injuries getting longer. So yeah, it's our last season.
How motivated is your squad to kind of really end the season on a high?
Yeah, it's massive. We're thinking of hundreds of people coming down to the stadium to watch us in our last ever game. The families of Cossie and Reyes, it's just really special, this club, and what's happened with last season especially. So yeah, we're buzzing for it.
Well, you've got Highgate 4 standing in your way in making that dream possible. It's a bit of a strange one given that they've beaten you earlier in the season. Do you see yourself as underdogs?
I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. They're very strong. As I said, all the Highgate boys are. They've got so many players, but on our day, we've just got to stay solid, stay in our shape. We're hard to break down, and we score goals. So if we have a good day at the office, then there's no reason we can't win.
As a manager, have you put any tweaks in place or any kind of master plan to kind of?
Not really. I find that usually unsettles us. We do change formations sometimes, but we've been last 3 years we haven't lost many games with our formation. So stick to what we know, and hopefully it works.
All right. Finally, who are you looking towards to make a difference in this key game?
Got my 3 forwards here today. They haven't been here all season, so I'm looking for a couple of them to step up with a couple of goals. And then again, our centre back scored 2 here last against the Thirds a few weeks ago. So yeah, set pieces might be the way as well.
A very warm welcome to the St Aloysius playing fields for this BSFL Junior Cup semi-final. Highgate Albion 4ths against Brotherhood Cossie. Highgate Albion 4ths managed by Callum Cushing. Be lining up in yellow shirts and blue shorts. Ollie Smith in goal, back 4, James Dill, Joseph Huston Mendy, Freddie Palmer and Harry Hussien. In midfield, Chelsea Sabine, Tim LeBretton, the captain, James Kelly, Frankie Scott, Nathan Shaw, and leading the line, Jason Rice. On the bench, Kaku Sato, Charlie Maitland and Matthew Seller. Brotherhood Cossie are wearing grey shirts and black shorts. Their manager is Chris Iratheo. In goal, Ray Sharp. Back 3 of Kyle Jordan, Chris Socrates and Khan Stott Cohen, the captain. The 2 wing-backs, Andy Good and Peter Vasilou. In midfield, Jediah Wood and Nicholas Orfanides. Jonathan Johnson in behind. Stevie Barnes and George Lisanti in attack. William Hall and Chris Iratheo are the 2 substitutes. The BSFL Junior Cup is sponsored by Rival Sportswear. Don't miss out on quality full set football kits for just £25. Visit rvlsports.co.uk and follow at rvlsportsuk on Instagram to bring your kit ideas to life. Today's referee, Chris Budell, assisted by Lee Martin and Petros Mitsinotti. It's the 5th Division champions from last season against the team that's already clinched the same division title with games to spare. It's going to be competitive, and in the opening 5 seconds or so, we've already seen it is going to be competitive. Ball into the box from Sabine. It's mopped up at the back by Brotherhood Cossie, who cleared it down the line. There's an altercation off the ball there. Referee's going to need eyes at the back of his head at this rate. Christopher Bodell, and he wants a word with Jediah Wood, trying to calm things down before those around him lose their head. Highgate Albion beat Brotherhood Cossie 2-1 back in October. That was in the first round of the Middlesex Junior Cup. It's a cup tie that will need to be decided today. They haven't drawn a game all season, Highgate Albion fourths. They're under the early pressure here. Stevie Barnes. It's a push, and the referee gives a free kick. Foul by Harry Hussian. And a yellow card for Hussian. And he's also given away a dangerous free kick here. Shove from one number 10 to the other. Up towards the back post. Well, I'm not quite sure how he didn't get a touch. I'm not quite sure how it didn't go in. Long throw. Ended up in the air and back towards goal. Pushed away well by Ray Sharp in the Brotherhood goal. Good chance that for Huston Mendy. Corner played short to the edge of the box. Rammed in towards goal. Shouts and appeals for a penalty, and instead it's a breakaway. And it's 2-on-2. Really good breakaway this. Lisanti stumbling past the challenge of James Kelly. Lisanti with a cross. And it's dealt with. Cleared towards Sabine. Come again though. Andy Good flicks it out wide. It's a thoroughly absorbing cup tie, of which the first goal is going to be critically important. Flicked on well. Off goes Nathan Shaw. Bumped by Socrates. No foul says the referee. Corner is given. Highgate Albion corner. In the stripes. In towards the penalty area. It's good defending. Up in the air and back towards goal. Well, that could have gone anywhere. Good defending though by Khan. Stopped Cohen from underneath his own crossbar. Launched away up towards and beyond the halfway line. That's a brilliant piece of control by Andy Good, I beg your pardon. Cleared away by Jordan. Composed by Lebreton. Knocked one another out so far, 0-0. Intriguing to watch. So much at stake. And it's been won back by Frankie Scott. And he's got room to manoeuvre into. With the right ball, it could have been punishing. But it was just in between the legs, wasn't it? And clearance is successfully made. Good defending by Freddie Palmer. Free kick banged up towards the edge of that penalty area. It's a good header away. Referee says no free kick. He's trying to let the game go, Christopher Burdell. Good running forward by Hussian. Rice, edge of the box. It's a curling effort. It's a really good effort as well by Chelsea Sabine. Ray Sharp with the save. Goal kick taken short. Gradually settling back into this game, Highgate Albion. Sabine. No ball, was a good ball. Hussian is away down the left-hand side, gets the cross in brilliantly. And he couldn't quite make the connection, Jason Rice. That allows Brotherhood Cossie to clear. Johnson dispossessed. Here come Highgate Albion again. Make the most of the opportunity. They will have a throw-in. This was a cracking ball, wasn't it? Low and hard. And he knew exactly where Harry Hussian was making his run down the left. Just needed the touch and couldn't quite reach it. Jason Rice. Long throw. Here it comes. Goalkeeper gets his hands to it. It's Jason Rice. Couldn't quite make it. Hussian. It's a good block. Great defending. Brotherhood Cossie's last 2 games in this competition have both gone to penalties. A 5-4 win on penalties in the quarter-final against Ammonia Youth. Shot from distance. Speculative. Not damaging. Way down the right-hand side here. Back inside. Low shot. Back off the posts. Well, that's as close as we've come. And it was very unlucky. They've hit the woodwork at the other end. Chipped forward by Jordan. Headed away. And they can get forward with Frankie Scott, who has a look up. Making a run for midfield. Sabine nods it forward. Oh, he got caught in 2 minds, Jason Rice. In the end, it's a goal kick. Back inside, Sabine. Scott shoots, and he wasn't far away. Good effort that from the edge of the box from Frankie Scott. He's eluded everyone. Way down the right-hand side, it's a one-on-one. It's a really good save. Super save from Ollie Smith, who hasn't had an awful lot to do in his first half. Ray Sharp. So up and under. Held up brilliantly. Rice plays the ball in. This is Chelsea Sabine. Super little finish from Chelsea Sabine. And right on the stroke of half-time, Highgate Albion Force have taken the lead. They've got the cup final in their sights, and they've got an advantage to play on. Right at the end of the first half, Sabine just cuts back inside, and in doing so, he loses Cole Jordan and places it beyond the reach of Ray Sharp and into the corner. Very good throw. Attempt from Lasante is blocked. That is the last of the action in the first half. A Chelsea Sabine goal just before half-time gives Highgate Albion a slender advantage.
We haven't played very well. We've hit a crossbar and we've had a one-on-one chance and another chance. 3 chances and we're not playing well, okay? So if that's not us playing well, then you know the deal, man. There's a goal in us. We always like to concede goals at these shitty times, all right? That's done though. It's a poor goal to concede, but it's done, all right? We've won so many games, and you know it. But I need more. I need more in general from around the pitch. It starts from talking. We're too quiet. What do we say about intimidating teams? This is their play. They're playing for throw-ons. They're playing for corners, all right? And they're shouting from their defenders. We're a better footballing team, all right? Anything that Georgies are challenging up back there, he's winning, and we're getting him behind, okay? You've got to play sensible. Sometimes we can't play it all the time. All right, we don't look comfortable too much. I'm not going to lie, midfield 3, I want more from you, okay? I think Andy's been fantastic on the ball. Khan's calm, all right? I need more from midfield 3. I feel like we're not tight enough. We're not winning in the first order seconds, all right?
We've got to build on it. Listen, they're going to come at us, right, for 10 minutes. Let's go again. Go on, let's be strong. Let's go! If you want to pitch camera, camera action. Allow it being mother. Up the elders.
George is going to win everything. We have to run off him, Stevie. We have to run off him one of the third midfielders, all right? we've come in like disheartened, and because we've played bad. We've had 3 clear-cut chances and they scored with 2 minutes to go. All right, you see how they celebrated that? They know how good we are. Okay, everyone knows how good we are. So they know we're going to come out flying. It's up to you lot. Okay, it's up to you lot.
When we clear it, we can't go past the halfway line. Turn them, put them on the back foot, make them run backwards.
You're right.
We want them to run backwards. We don't want to go forward.
What I'm seeing at the back, when we've got the ball in possession that deep over there, they are dropping very deep, but again, very compact. So it's going to be hard to break down. So
it's better off that way.
we're playing one solitary striker in number 11, who's not that keen on doing the doggies. If I've got the ball up there. So we need to be a little bit more fucking creative. Someone drop in midfield. Carl, you're gonna have to come around the side. We're gonna have to start fucking using our heads a little bit. We've got the fucking experience, but we're fucking being overzealous. We're rushing it. Yeah.
Boys,
fucking take our time. We're fucking better than these lot, boys. Fucking know it.
Second half, 45 minutes to get to a final.
Come on,
right,
fucking
man.
know
This is
it.
us. We know. Listen,
Final.
he's come from the airport, the fucking airport, to be a sub for us.
Or the things men do to get
That is
their
massive.
birthday.
That's how much he wants it. That's how he wants to be with the family in the stadium that day. Are you better than this lot? Tell me.
Yes.
Come on. Let's go. Let's fucking go, eh? Last 45 if you want to get to the stadium. Let's go.
All ready to get underway in this second half. This is a cup tie, still very much in the balance. Chelsea Sabine's goal in the first half, the difference between the two sides. Brotherhood Cossie working their way forward down the right-hand side. That's a good little flick. This is a chance for Lasante over the goalkeeper. Could be the perfect start to the second half, and it's cleared off the goal line. What a big moment in the game. Can't stop Cohen. Can the captain put a decent cross in? Oh, it's been missed by the defender. Scythe down from behind. George Lasante is probably going to get a yellow card for that. Indeed he does. One out of frustration for the man that should have equalised, but for the clearance off the line. Woods flick. Asante. One back well by Tim Le Breton. Given straight back to Brotherhood Cossie. Long ball forward. Oh, it's caught out. Huston Mendy wouldn't drop to the feet of George Lasante, who made a brilliant run off the shoulder of the defender. Hoisted high. That's excellent defending by Cole. Jordan back to his goalkeeper Ray Sharp, controlled with the left, cleared with the right. And that's a foul. Down goes Keku Sato. Foul by Peter Vasilou. Free kick, Chelsea Sabine. Clever ball into the channel. No power in the shot. Easy for the goalkeeper Ray Sharp. Wood, he's giving it away. Sabine to the right. Sabine again, another clever ball into the channel. This is Jason Rice. Well held up, Sabine. It was always curling away from goal, but that definitely goes down as a very presentable chance. Corner. Stock Cohen whips it in underneath that crossbar. There was a glancing header. It just lacked a necessary touch. Lofted back in by Jordan, but wide. But that was a good chance. Oh. Theo involved down the right-hand side. Lasante weighing up his options. Didn't quite reach Stevie Barnes. Cleared away. Calmly done. Brotherhood Cossie recently defeated Highgate Albion thirds by 3-2 in a third division encounter. Sabine brings it away, and that's a good ball. Frankie Scott. Good challenge coming in from Chris Socrates. Long throw in towards the penalty area and glanced over the top. It's a good chance for Nathan Shaw, and he knows it. Both sides have had chances since half-time. The game continues to ebb and flow. Amazingly, only one goal in this so far. Hoisted high by Erotheo. Cleared away. Here's the other substitute, Will Hall. Referee plays a good advantage. One back brilliantly by Johnson. Quickly releases it forward. Barnes. Edge of the penalty area. Cuts back inside. Tees it up. Shot with the instep. It was no real concern. Erotheo. Oh. It's good possession from the home side. Sato finding Le Breton over towards the left hand side. Le Breton again. Flicked into the penalty area. It's a good chance, and one that's been smashed over the top of the crossbar. High ball in towards the edge of the box, headed away well. Got to start committing men forward to try and get back into this game. Brotherhood Cossie, and this is what could result from it. Breakaway. This is a very good chance for Jason Rice. And it's stopped by the feet of the goalkeeper. Sella. Checking back. Attempted cross straight into Will Hall. Ball straight down the middle. It is flicked on. Held up well by Shaw. That's a decent strike, grazed outside of the post from Chelsea Sabine. Highgate Albion Force have only lost 3 games this season. 1 league defeat coming against AFC Muswell Hill. Bounced up, and it bounced up nicely. This is Matthew Sella. Opens up, shoots just wide. Didn't get the connection he would have liked, but it was another good chance. Straight over the head of Le Breton. Dill with the clearance. Sabine. Tim Le Breton again. And away by James Dill. Over the top, it's a good ball. This is a chance for number 2. It's Matthew Sella with a little chip. And he surely now puts Highgate Albion Force into the final. It's a goal just 6 minutes from time. They scored late in the first half. They've scored relatively late in the second half, and that surely clinches the cup tie. One ball over the top. The goalkeeper had to come out and do something, but he was caught slightly in no man's land. But it's an excellent piece of finishing from Matthew Sella, and it's 2-0. And now they've got to find 2 goals in very little time. Brotherhood Cossie. To right hand side. Shouts of handball. Referee's not interested in those appeals. Ball forward. Comes to nothing. Cleared away. Held up well by Jason Rice. Wins his side a free kick, and that kills a few precious seconds. Fouls by Erotheo. Good defending once more. They've held firm. Vasilou. Stop Coe. It's a looping header towards goal. Well, it wasn't very far away. It's a case of running down the clock now for Highgate Albion. Yeah. Deal with the clearance. Good play by Jason Rice. Releasing Sella. Back inside to Sabine. Rice again. Switching it over towards the left-hand side, and Frankie Scott. And a shot coming in, and it's Kako Sato that makes it 3-0. It puts gloss on the scoreline. It doesn't reflect fairly on how competitive this game has been. It's been a cracking cup tie, a very good semi-final. Jason Rice spread the butter across the bread with a brilliant ball. Frankie Scott teeing it up, and Kako Sato with a right-footed finish. The goalkeeper Ray's shot got fingers too, but couldn't keep out. It's 3-0, and that goal coming in the first minute of added time. There could be a fourth. Stopped this time by Sharp to keep out Jason Rice. He's been unable to add his own name to the score sheet this morning, but he's had a good game. It's been a good game, and Highgate Albion Fourths are through to the final. They've beaten Brotherhood Cossie by 3 goals to 0.